everyone, it's Stephanie. I wanted to do my week 18 vlog today. It's a couple days late. I actually turned 18 weeks on Thursday, but I wanted to make sure I got it in this week. So, not a lot has changed this week, but there are some things that I wanted to talk about from last week that I missed. First of all, one thing that is exciting is I'm starting to feel quite a bit of baby movement, and at first I started feeling it around 16 weeks, and it was just little flutters, but it kind of felt like gas bubbles, and at first I kind of just brushed it off, but then I realized that's what it was feeling, and then it kind of this week it kind of started developing into little like thumps or kicks, and it kind of feels like a twitch. It's really deep in my belly, so I'm pretty sure it's a kick though. So that's exciting. It does make me nervous though because I don't feel it very often, so now that I've started feeling it, if I go a while without, I kind of get worried. And my ultrasound isn't for like a week and a half, I think 9 days or something like that, 9 or 10. So I'm sure I'll feel better by the time that rolls around, hopefully. Something else that I wanted to mention was that I have to wear maternity clothes now. I cannot fit into my regular pants. I cannot fit into most of my regular shirts. I can wear some t-shirts like my husband's, but that's about it. So this shirt that I actually have on is not maternity, but it's from Maurice's, and I'll show it to you when I show you my bump. Let's see. Oh, the nursery. We have been working on cleaning out the nursery, and hopefully I can get a video up of it soon, of the befores and the afters. But I did post some furniture things and bedding things on my blog, and I'll put a link of my blog down below so you can look at it. Because last week I talked about we're going to get this cheap set from Walmart. Well, we kind of changed our minds on that because someone on my blog said when you have just a veneer covered wood, once they start teething, they will chew on that veneer, and the veneer can get in their mouths and they can ingest it. It's not necessarily safe for the baby, and I didn't think about that, so I'm glad someone said something. If you have any comments on that, let me know as well. Let's see. As for cravings, I have not had any cravings except milk. I want milk all the time. In the middle of the night, when I wake up, I want milk all the time. It's funny because I go through about 1.5 gallons at least a week. And it can be expensive, but my husband figures it's healthy, so it's better than drinking pop or Kool-Aid or something else. I don't know. So that's good. My eyes have been changing. I've always had bad eyes. Ever since 2nd grade, I had glasses. And then when I was in 5th grade, they made me get contacts to try and stop my eyes from changing anymore. So I knew they were probably going to get worse when I got pregnant, and I went into the eye doctor because I was feeling like things were not looking right, and they got way worse. So he gave me some trial contacts that should hopefully last me through the rest of the pregnancy, and then they're thinking that my eyes will probably go back after that. Fingers crossed on that one. My feet have been growing. I can't even wear my favorite shoes anymore, so that's frustrating. But that's life, I know. And they say that they might go back or they might not. It depends. As for sleeping, I'm not doing a very good job of it. I just can't sleep. And I get uncomfortable and I wake up sore and stiff. And I tried a body pillow. It didn't work. It just made it worse, actually. My husband actually has been sleeping with it lately because he loves it. And he's actually such a bed hog that it makes it worse for me. I love him so much, but I wake up and he's in the middle of the bed, like, next to me. And part of that is he loves to cuddle and I don't. So he'll have an elbow in my face or something like that. It's not that big of a deal, but it just kind of makes it frustrating. And then the dog sleeps at the foot of the bed, and I just can't stand it when he's laying on my feet and I can't stretch my legs out. Anyway, that's going to have to change soon because I'm not going to live with it much longer. And then also, I wake up about 2 or 3 times to go to the restroom, and then one of those times I'm usually starving, so I always eat a Pop-Tart and drink milk. And I don't know if that's necessarily the healthiest thing I can eat, but it's what I want in the middle of the night. And then actually that's been helping my nausea in the morning. I'm not throwing up anymore. I still feel sick, and usually by noon I have to take a pill. But at least I'm not throwing up, so that's a relief. As for something new that did happen this week is my stomach is starting to get tight, kind of at the top. And when I take deep breaths, it gets sore, and it's not all the time. It's just randomly. And I have a friend who's due the same day as me, and she's already had 3 kids, and she's told me that she actually has started having Braxton Hicks already, which I guess is normal if you've had more than 1 kid. I don't think that's what these are, but I'm not sure. But I just thought I'd bring it up, and if anyone else has experienced that, let me know. And also another thing that has been going on is it's been getting hard for me to breathe. We live at an altitude that's just under 9,000 feet, which is really high. So going upstairs gets getting difficult, and I feel kind of bad about it, but then I talked to my friend who's due the same day as me, and she's having the same issues, and she just lives down the road from us. So I know it's not just me, but it still kind of makes me self-conscious. We'll see, though. All right, that's about it. I do want to take a chance at the end and try and show you the cloth diapers that we have already. But before I do that, I want to make sure I get my baby bump picture in because I didn't get in last week, or my shot. So, sorry. Let me see if I can do it. This is the shirt I was talking about. It's actually from Maurice's, and it's not maternity, but it's a baby doll, so it has a lot of room to grow. But there it is with this shirt. I'm not going to show you my bare stomach because I don't want to do that on YouTube. So this will have to be good enough for you. Here is the undershirt, and as you can see, growing quite a bit. So there's my baby. And I'll try and remember to show you guys every week so that you can see the progress. Okay, sorry. Now for the cloth diapers. We bought some G diapers. Where'd they go? It was before we found out we were pregnant. And because we've heard good things about G diapers, and then the fact that you can use disposables inserts and cloth inserts. And we'll mainly use cloth inserts, but we bought some disposables just in case we're on the road and want to use them. So we'll see. But here are the colors that we have. Like I said last week, we got them for such a good deal. So we got a 6-pack. We got 3 oranges and 3 vanillas. And these are the smalls. And the nice thing about these is that they'll fit newborns. And then we also got 6 mediums as well. And I think for 6, we spent with the liners a lot of liners. A lot. I think we spent like $70, which is really good. So we have cloth liners and disposable liners for that, which is exciting. And let's see, they are one size, or they are the size diapers, so they won't grow, but for as cheap as we got them, we figured that's fine. So anyway. Alright, we also got from Kelly's, those are from diapers.com. These are from Kelly's Closet. And we got 3 Bum Genius in these new gender neutral colors. And we're getting fuzzy buns and soft bums, and they're on their way. And I posted a blog about them on my blog as well, a post on my blog, which you can find down below. So we got these in the snaps, and they're the 4.0, so they're one size. And then, because we got it at Kelly's Closet and we used a coupon code, we got a free Rumparoo. So that's really nice. And these don't fit newborns, so we're really glad that we have the G diapers. So that's our stash for now, and when we get the others, I'll make sure to show them to you. So they're on their way. I'm excited. I can't wait to get them. And then once we find out if it's a girl or a boy, we'll get more colors so that if it's a girl especially, we'll have some girl colors. So I'm excited. All right, well, that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or want to talk to me, feel free to leave me a comment or send me an email. I'll talk to you later. Bye.